Hey, it's Mprd James. Welcome back to the TheTacticalDenPodcast. Today, I am doing my quick review on the Riton X3 pistol red dot. It is an RMSC footprint red dot, so it can mount to your compact pistols such as your Taurus GX4, your SIG 365, and your Glock 43. This red dot I picked up from Palmetto State Armory for $70. It retails for around $120, but I got it on sale. I will link the actual dot itself in the description so you guys can go take a look at it. It is an auto-adjusting red dot, which means that there's no buttons on it for you to adjust the brightness or to turn it on and off. It is a shake awake and it will automatically turn off after it's been sitting for about 3 minutes. To get into my use with the red dot and how I've been using it, I've gone to the range with it a couple times. I probably got about 300 rounds through this gun with this red dot on it. Altogether, I am very pleased with the accuracy and this durability of the red dot and how it's held zero through those rounds. When I put it on the pistol in of itself, I mounted it with the dovetail screws that came with the actual plate itself, not the screws that came with the red dot. So the durability of those screws that come with the red dot, I don't know. But this DPP dovetail mounting plate that goes under the Glock 19 is holding up great with this red dot on it. The red dot itself is very crisp, it's very clean. I don't have any problems with the red dot itself. It's very clear that, hey, that's my dot, and you can go ahead and you can start getting shots on target very accurately. When I put it on the pistol, it was pretty much dead on. I needed to move it a little bit to the left, but I have it zeroed for 10 yards and it seemed to be holding zero just fine. And every time I go to the range, just with this, I'd reconfirm, make sure it didn't move, and reconfirm, make sure it didn't move, because I was trying to see how good this zero held up through me carrying it every day, through me going to the range with it, and for me just doing my day-to-day business. And so far it's held zero just fine. I was even able to take it back to 40 yards and start hitting my target there as well, still the entire time getting within that USPSA target. Not all alphas, but I was able to get within that target, and that is also just some of my shooter error as well. I'm not used to shooting the red dots as much as I would like to be on pistols. Now, to get into some of the things that are with this red dot that might not be so good, it's an open emitter, which means that if you have any dirt or anything like that get into the red dot itself, it could stop you from seeing that dot, but also rain. Rain is a big problem when it comes to open emitters, because if a droplet gets inside where that red dot is emitting from, it can make that red dot either shift or have that red dot be all foggy on you, not be able to get a good crisp sight picture. On top of that, it is also auto-adjusting, which means that with this red dot itself, you can't adjust the brightness. So I went to the range and I had a problem where the red dot was just not adjusting. It was in the trunk of my vehicle for a little bit as I was zeroing my other weapons, and when I went to take this one out, the red dot did not adjust to the brighter light conditions. It stayed for that very dark environment, and therefore I couldn't find my dot. And that's a very big flaw, and that's something that's very dangerous when you want to consider having one of these as your EDC, because you have it under clothing, you have it in these dark places, and if you need to, God forbid, you need to be able to pull it out in daylight and that red dot's not adjusted and you can't find your dot, it's a bad thing, and that would be a bad day. So unfortunately, that's one of the bigger problems that I found with this red dot. However, would I say that this red dot is a complete loss because of it? No. For EDC, I would say this isn't a good option, but I do believe that this red dot has great capabilities in holding zero. It's very durable, and it has a very nice, crisp, clean dot. I would say that this could be mounted as a 45 onto a rifle, or you could have it onto a plinking pistol that you have that you just like to kind of use here and then when you go to the range. It's also a good beginner's red dot to get that feel of, hey, this is how a red dot operates, and this is how you need to present to be able to see that dot. I do believe that this is a good option for that. But would I recommend it as a EDC red dot? No, I would not. I think that you need to understand where every single one of your rounds is going to go And without being able to see your dot or have that full confidence that your dot is going to be there, it's a problem, and you're not going to be able to know exactly where those shots are going if you can't see your dot. And that is huge when it comes to EDC. The biggest point of EDC is reliability, and unfortunately this fails to check that box in that reliability standpoint of being able to see that dot every single time that you bring that gun up to neutralize a threat. But with that said, you can pick up this dot for $70 on Palmetto or $120 on Amazon. Again, it was on sale when I bought it off of Palmetto State Armory, and it's been a very good red dot. It's been a very good red dot. But I would say for your EDC, definitely save up a little bit more, get that Hollow Sun, or if you are into getting better things, get a Trijicon or something along those lines. But for $70, this is a great deal. If you want to get into red dots, you want to start seeing how red dots shoot, and you don't carry a red dot on your EDC, but you do want to start shooting red dots with some of your pistols, pick one up. They're great for the price, and again, $70. It's projected a 40,000 hour battery life. Whether or not that's the case, I don't know yet. I will let you guys know. But that is going to be the Riton X3. Some of my thoughts, some of my opinions on it. If you guys have anything you'd like to add or any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments. I'll get to them as fast as I can, and we can have a good discussion on it. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching this video and sticking around until the end. I do appreciate it. Remember, we're one nation. We're all in it together, right? Hold the line, boys.